Start recording. Here we go.
Colored!
Ninja cat.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake.
Uh-oh.
Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some
What is that
bacon and
background
I'll
noise?
put it in a pancake.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that?
It's me.
Oh no.
Shit.
Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make.
I was like, what is that? No. Anyways, welcome to Dork Time. This is us. Dork Time. I was trying to make it a pretty cool title screen stuff, but I kind of messed up and I was very confused. But
And then I messed up.
to be fair, we both messed up, so it's okay.
We messed up. I messed up. I didn't even realize it was me for a second because I forgot I had the channel up.
Ah, I see.
And it just started when it started with the ad.
I was like, wait, what? What's this?
I was like, this is confusing.
Yeah, well,
It's
welcome.
Dork Time.
It's Dark Time. welcome. This is the Dark Time episode Mother Loving 4. And today's going to be a special one, a very special one, because we are going to talk about
Foe.
4 mother loving episodes today. So it's going to be a gigantic one. So we don't have no idea how long this is going to take. But we are excited. I'm excited.
I'm calling drink
Ooh, right now?
because of
Uh-huh.
something you said.
Oh fuck! Wait, wait! We have to introduce the stuff first before we. All right.
Do we have to do it before? Because it counts.
Okay. All right. I don't even know what I said, but okay. That's okay.
I'll explain it afterwards, but I'm calling drink now.
Okay. Fair enough.
So we are going to be doing 4 episodes of Adventure Time,
Episodes.
and to kind of introduce why I made colored drink is we have rules that we've made up that we have not shared with each other.
Uh-huh.
And if somebody says something that kind of corresponds to that rule, they have to drink.
Yes, early too. Very early. You caught me early as hell.
I
Cause
feel like it related, and I wanted to get it in there before I forgot.
Okay, well you're the sneaky one, WildBerry. Anyways, this is Dork Time. I'm here with my awesome lady over there, WildBerry, and it's me, Colored, and today we're going to talk about 4 specific episodes that
Yes.
we want to talk about. I don't know why we picked 4, to be honest. Maybe we just want it to be longer and drink more.
I think we wanted to also kind of go through the episodes a bit faster. There are like
Yeah.
300 something episodes, and doing 2 at a time every week is gonna take too long.
That is
So.
true. So, yeah, definitely, that's one thing, but I felt like it was more for drinking, but
For drinking as well.
yeah, for drinking as well. So we're going to talk about episodes 8, 9, 10, and 11. And
Yep.
I like these episodes a lot. I'm just gonna put it out there. I
I also liked these ones. They were pretty fun to watch. We're kind of moving forward. We've kind of been going pretty slowly, starting with the pilot and stuff, and
yeah.
now I think we're getting more into the juicy meat of the season.
Especially because again, every episode in the first season they start to show a lot of new people, a lot of new characters, a lot of random things that happen at the world of Ooh.
Yeah.
So which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do a little? Should we have a little talk conversation before we start with the episodes, or we just like since it's 4 episodes, 4 episodes we have to talk about, we just.
Let's start with what we're drinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of went to the bottler today, and I was looking at beers that were on sale. It was kind of because I don't know a lot of the beer brands here. I'm not gonna go for like a Heineken or a Bud or something. So I grabbed a John Boston
Okay.
Golden Ale.
All right.
So that's my beer today.
You said bottle-er?
bottler. I think that's what they call it. I don't even know.
Is that a
But
store that has a lot of bottles?
I went to like the liquor store. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
The place where you get beer.
Okay.
Because you cannot buy beer or alcohol in the grocery store or the 7-Eleven or anything like that. You have to go to a specific store.
Liquor store.
Yeah, like a liquor store.
Right. Do you have stores back in Cali?
I feel like, yeah, occasionally. I mean, they're
Okay.
kind of shady
Oh
places.
yeah, very shady.
I feel like they're shady places. Here it seems like that's just normal.
Uh-huh.
But we have a Bevmo, and but most of the time, do you know Bevmos?
Mm-mm.
Bevmos is like almost like a Costco of alcohol.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's like just a fucking huge store with a huge selection of wine, beer, and spirits. Just the whole thing. And it's usually
Mm.
a pretty good price. You have to have like a membership to be able to go in and stuff. I
Okay.
think.
That's not
I
bad.
think if I remember correctly. But yeah,
Hmm.
but in California as well, you could just go to the grocery store and when you're doing your shopping, you can pick up your beer or your liquor or whatever. So,
Even liquor too.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
They Albertsons, so like our one of our main grocery stores, they have
Hmm.
their own brand of like plastic bottle vodka and rum and tequila.
Mm.
I mean, it's shit, but if you want to get drunk for like $5,
I do that.
yeah.
I go to the local Superlute supermarket and I get the
Mm,
$7 gin.
yeah.
$7.
$7. You can't argue with it.
Especially when there's other things that are cheaper.
Yeah.
But, if you really want something disgusting outside of Korea, $7 gin. $7 gin. But
What are
yeah.
you drinking?
I'm still finishing off this bottle.
Oh, from last week.
Well, from the very beginning, since the very first episode. There you go. I don't know if you can see it.
Aunties. Oh, nice.
A buddy of mine got this for me for my birthday once again, and so this is my first time having not a big, but I have a miniature liquor bar cabinet. I'm very bad at keeping liquor in my house.
I feel
So
like that gets easier as you get older and you're not binge
I'm
drinking.
gonna say yes, but I have more than 10 bottles, and I usually don't have no more than 2 bottles in my house.
Wow.
Right? So if I have 2 bottles, I can finish that in um, short amount of time.
Right.
But if I have 10, I have variations. I can have a sip of this and that, and then it'll take a lot longer. But
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah, but this time I have this, and yeah, I like it.
Nice. One thing I
Hmm.
wanted to share a little story. So I've been getting my TESOL and I've been going to this adult English school.
Hmm. Hmm.
And today they had kind of like a flea market sort of thing where
Okay.
the students could make something or bring things to sell. And all I had on me was 50 cents, but I was able to get
Hey, look
an
at that.
Adventure Time magnet for
Nice.
50 cents.
For 50 cents.
50 cents.
Nice. Well,
So I thought was fitting.
that's very cute.
Yeah.
I like it. Maybe we should take a photo. We can put it somewhere on this thing
Yeah, I'll send that to you. But
for the next
let's
time.
see. Do you have any interesting stories from the week?
Uh, no, not really. Just
No.
I'm gonna be very. Oh, well, oh, yes, I do actually. Good and bad news. Last Saturday was the playoffs and the championships of baseball.
Oh.
Yeah, and we lost.
Oh.
We won the first game. We destroyed them, and then in the second game, not so much. So, it's a bit sad, but whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be very honest. I technically didn't really play, because
Okay.
I'm not a good player.
So, because if you had played, you guys would have won.
Ah, yeah, yes. I want to think that way. I
You
like.
should. You need to think that way.
I know I do, but I know myself. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm like, I guarantee you, if I was somewhat involved, I don't know if I would do that. Anyways, I played for like 10 minutes, and that's worth my time.
Nice.
But yeah,
All right. So, do we want to go ahead and get started then?
yeah, that sounds good to me.
Missing anything? No, we talked about
Mm,
our drinking. All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. We did drinking. We did
So,
all that stuff.
episode 8, I'm gonna give a
Uh-huh.
little rundown of, is
Do it.
called Business Time. And the synopsis on the Adventure Time wiki is Finn and Jake fall victim to their own laziness when they delegate their adventuring responsibilities to a group of businessmen thawed from an iceberg.
Okay. Yep, yep, yep. A lot of things
That's
happen with
her.
that iceberg.
Huh?
A lot of things happen with that iceberg.
True, true.
Icebergs, because there's more than one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's our lead in to it, and I'm not sure. Do you want to start?
You started off. You picked. So again, we gotta describe a little bit. Um,
Right.
every episode, we're gonna talk about two specific things, and with those two specific things, we have pictures that we want to show you because everything is visual. That's why we're not doing podcasts. We are doing a vlog show. Is that a
A
thing? Vlog
I don't know.
show? Let's
Um,
call it. Let's call it. Let's do that.
vlog show.
Let's copymark. Right. What is it called?
Trademark.
Trademark that bad boy.
All
Vlog
right.
show. I'm pretty sure someone else is taking over that. But anyways, you have two specific things that you want to talk about this particular episode. And
Right.
I have the pictures here, and you can talk about the first one. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready, a set, a go.
All right. So this is kind of in the beginning of the episode. They've already got the businessmen out of the iceberg, and this is the first thing that
Hmm.
they asked the businessmen to do.
Yeah.
So right before they found them, Finn and Jake were gonna build this dock, I guess, this pier with all types of, traps and things. What is it called? Like
Uh,
oh, wait, there's a word for this. Anyways, a little
I can't think
course
of.
for them to like
Yeah.
run through. And instead of building it themselves, they asked the businessmen to do it. And I just, they're super excited to go obstacle course. That's what I was looking for. To go through the obstacle course and just like have a good time. And I chose this kind of because it's full of their energy and what they like to do,
Yep.
and kind of, they don't just like to go on adventures to do good things, but they kind of like the challenge,
Hmm.
and then we kind of see how that changes once they get the businessmen. So I chose this kind of because it starts at the beginning, and you can kind of see their transformation through this episode.
Oh yeah, especially because things happen, and I don't want to spoil it right now, but um, because I want to talk about it as well. But I
Yeah,
like how the obstacle course is completely normal to them. Like
yeah,
the fact
this
that they
is fun.
have fire, a guillotine, big ass
A
scissors.
guillotine,
Like
like.
I don't know. It's just I love it. I love it. And the best part of it is all is that once they go through this obstacle course, they are loving their life.
Yeah, yeah, this is the best thing they could have done with their time was run through the obstacle course.
Yeah. No, thank you.
But
No,
yeah,
thank you.
so it's interesting that this is what they like to do.
I like this one. This is a good one. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Boom.
So this is closer towards the end of the episode,
Uh-huh.
and since they got the businessmen, they've been kind of not doing their thing. They haven't been doing obstacle courses. They haven't been going on crazy adventures.
Uh-huh.
They've been sitting around playing video games and eating ice cream, and you can see that they've gotten a bit chubby and just kind of lazy. They don't want to move from the couch,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a good contrast. Like, so having the businessman has been really bad for them.
Well, good and bad. Good, they can have that amount of ice cream. Think about it. Look at all the ice cream.
Also, where are they getting this ice cream? And
I,
like,
I don't know.
where?
I'm gonna
Do they,
say the Candy Kingdom.
how do they get it? Do they get it delivered? Does it someone make it? Like what?
I mean, this is
And by
probably.
make, I mean like, is there an ice cream creature that like secretes ice cream?
Well, I'm gonna put a big spoiler here, but
Okay.
but
Okay.
but what happens with a lot of these things, like especially in the Candy Kingdom, um, they always find a way to put stuff where
Yeah.
everybody can see it, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things that Princess Bubblegum does is make a lot of crap for everybody, and I feel like this is how she repays them with crap.
Mm.
You know, because this is a lot of crap. Like, I love ice cream,
Yeah.
but I don't think anybody should be eating this much.
This much ice cream.
It's way too much. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
I don't think I can eat that much ice cream.
Oh, I think I remember what I was also gonna say. Like, so in contrast to my earlier photo, I think Jake at this point says, like, nah, nah, let the businessmen handle it. And you can just see a total change in their attitude. Whereas in the other picture, they were gung ho to go do anything, and
Right.
then now it's just, I don't want to. Like, it's not worth it.
But I feel like this is where Jake kind of, puts his own spin, not spin, but like this is the one of the ways that Jake can get Finn to be lazy with him, because it's always
Yeah,
the opposite. It's always Finn getting Jake to go with his adventures. Where
yeah,
I feel like if Jake was a lot more not manipulative, but like more suave about what he wanted, I guarantee you this show would not be Adventure Time. It would just be chill time.
no. Yeah, this is definitely Jake. Well, and that shows up kind of at the end of the episode as well. But
hmm
I guess we can see what you come up with before I mention it.
Okay, cool. All right, so you did your two pictures,
Yep.
so it's mine. My first one is, all right. So when you were talking about the little icebergs coming here and there when they were trying to, for some reason, they have flamethrowers and they want to melt the icebergs. I don't know why. So Finn is doing his thing and melting his, but then Jake for some reason is melting his, and all it has is booties, right? What's it call them, right? Booties, but
Yeah,
it's only like the left one,
yeah.
and so he's very upset because it's like, how come there's no match? And for some reason, I thought there were socks. I thought booties was something people would say for socks. Obviously, it isn't.
Oh,
But I'm assuming booties are maybe like baby shoes.
I think they are baby
Right. So
shoes, right?
that's why, and I'm assuming it's not like cloth. It's probably like a rubber kind of shoe.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know. I love the idea of them who the fuck would think about booty shoes? I don't know.
I kind of think it's dark, actually.
How?
Well, it's a bunch of baby shoes in the ocean, and we know that there's been,
Oh,
we
right.
kind of
Okay, I see
see
what you mean.
hints of the cataclysmic event and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
it's kind of sad in a way. It's like, are those, did they belong to babies, and
Well,
what
this
happened to those babies?
now
Like,
now you're making me sad, which
well, Adventure Time does have those little bits of darkness, like, in them, but it's always in a situation like this where you don't notice it.
yeah, I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't notice it. All right, so that's my first one. Here's my
Nice.
second one. So I think it's pretty much the same one as yours. This is when they got extremely fat, lazy. Now, the picture you had was the one them eating ice cream. And if
Mm.
you don't know by now, but Jake is a shapeshifter, like he can change into pretty much anything he wants.
Yeah.
So for some reason, you know, Finn can do the same thing with his stomach. I mean, he's technically Finn the human, so I don't know how he's doing that. I don't
I
know.
don't know how he's doing it so well.
And then the best part, I don't have a photo of it, but the best part about this is when he's doing this, he's also Jake tries to mold another character out of his belly, which is what is the Ice King, and I
Yeah.
was just like, okay, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it, cause what else can you do?
Not, I don't know. It is a bit weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like maybe in the beginning of the episode, not Jake, but Finn has magic out of his own thing.
Maybe? I don't know. It's always kind of unclear with Finn. Do
Mm.
we drink because we practically picked the same scenes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I just fin.
Cheers.
Cheers. I just finished mine. Maybe I should drink.
Oh, oh wait.
Okay.
I was gonna say the kind of funny thing about this is that after they're done, oh yeah, Jake goes back to his normal size because, like you said, he's a shapeshifter, and Finn tries to do the same thing,
Hmm.
and he can't because he's a boy, so he has to like work off the extra fat from the ice cream eventually.
I mean, that's. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know that he can do it. Like, he's
Yeah,
always outside. He rarely is inside. The only reason why he's inside is because of BMO and Jake. Yeah,
yeah.
Jake. No,
It's
so
just funny that he expected to be able to do it as well.
and he did it. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. He fucking did it. I don't get it. I kind of want to do that myself. Do you know? Like if I had my
Yeah.
belly out like that, I would. You know what? I'd make, what would you make if you had the opportunity to do that with your stomach?
I've never thought of that question. I'm- um, what would I make? I don't know. I'm thinking about it now. Well, cat? That seems sad. I think I just missed my cat.
No. I would make a stress ball.
Stress ball. Oh, see, that would be useful.
What is there's like this there's one where there's like two balls and you kind of twirl it with your hand. What is it called?
Two balls and you twirl it with your
It's kind
hand?
of it's therapeutic. It's for like stress and shit.
Hold on.
No?
Okay, hold on. There might be a little thing because I'm going to try and see our chat right now.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what it's called, but anyways, that's one thing. I figured that would be one thing that people would. I don't know. That's
Could
I
make
can't
it.
think of
But
anything. I mean, if
okay,
I can't make an
I guess if
animal.
you were gonna like tell a story, you could like.
Yeah,
What
that's
if
true.
you're like teaching the students and you like made a story with like your belly fat?
But wouldn't I have to like lay down in order to make a story out of it? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
guess so. I don't
cause
know.
he's
I don't know. I'm just
okay.
spitballing ideas.
Okay, we're going too weird on this thing. But yeah.
It's a weird topic.
Yes, all right. Sorry. Wrong, bad topic. I'm gonna drink for that.
All
Stupidity.
right. So, should I do the synopsis for episode
Ah,
9?
yeah, we're gonna talk about episode 9 now, and it is
Episode 9
called.
is my two favorite people,
Mhm, mhm.
and this is actually one of my favorites. Jake feels neglected when his plan to spend time with both Lady Rainicorn and Finn backfires.
Drink. Drink.
Already?
Yep.
All right.
Any?
So,
Should I tell you what it is or no?
I didn't tell you mine.
No,
Did I mention it
no,
directly?
no, you didn't tell me. All right, I'm not
Okay.
telling you. You're not telling me.
No, I mean, did I say whatever your rule was? Did I like directly get it?
Yes.
Okay. What? We'll wait till the end. All right. So, this one is one of my favorites because I like Lady Rainicorn a
Mhm,
lot,
mhm.
and two, I just think it was really cute. The of Jake's jealousy in this one is
Drink.
pretty great.
I got her.
uh, hold on.
Maybe this
It's
is the
actually
best.
kind of good,
Okay.
so I'm
Well,
happy.
we'll find out tomorrow if you have a hangover or not.
Yeah. All right. So is it time for my
Yes.
favorite bits?
All right, here we go. Boom.
All right. So, I feel like I'm going to have to drink at some point. But this is a little bit into the episode
Mhm.
and they were flying on Lady Rainicorn
Mhm. Mhm.
and Jake ends up falling off
Mhm.
and Finn and Lady don't really notice, but they stop to get magic rings,
Right.
which one were pretty funny because Finn can't take them off because they're cursed, but they're still pretty cool, which is just such their attitude about things.
Right.
But as you can see, when Jake finally catches up from his face that he's not happy and he's feeling a bit neglected. I'm glad it worked this time instead of the last time when we didn't get each other at all.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I liked it because it was just perfect. You see him kind of showing up in his big form and he's super upset about it. Uh, So yeah, and Lady and Finn, I don't think have any clue. They're just trying to do this for Jake.
Right.
Like they only are hanging out together because Jake wants to hang out with
Right.
both of them.
Right. Right. Which is, I feel
So
like
I,
we've done that before in our own lives, where we
yeah,
have a
I think that's
significant
one of the reasons
other.
I like this. Like you
Right.
think it's
Right.
gonna go so well. I'm gonna hang out with my boyfriend and my friend, or my girlfriend and my
Mhm, mhm.
friend, and it kind of just makes you feel a little left out.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
Ready for the
I
next
don't
one?
know. So I thought, yeah.
Boom.
And here's at the end, they're making up after Jake trying to get back at them and whatever, just kind of being silly. And this is my favorite because Jake says, "I'm sorry for being an idiot," and Lady says, "I love you because you're
You're
an
an idiot.
idiot.
Yep.
You make me feel like a genius." And it's super cute. I love that idea of like you make me feel smart and that's why I love you.
With
So,
it's uh, I don't know, but I think that's okay.
no,
Just
I think it's kind of adorable in a
yeah.
way.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like that. Maybe that's one of the feelings that she has, that why she
Yeah.
loves him. Like not
Yeah.
the only
Not
feeling.
the feeling,
Right.
but when your partner makes you feel important to them or makes
Right.
you feel special to them or something like that, it's kind of like I don't know, it's a good feeling as well. But I love the way it was expressed. I thought it was pretty cute.
That's true. All right.
Yeah.
Are you ready for mine?
Yes.
All right. So I agree with you that this is a really good episode, just because this is a kid show, but it kind of also is a teen adult show as well. And a
Yeah.
lot of time they don't do this as much, but they kind of try to keep it like normal somehow with their plots in
Yeah.
the episodes, especially with this one. So this is how I feel sometimes, and my girlfriend.
Gotta
Gotta
check with
check it.
the
So,
GF.
so I gotta say this out loud. I have to say this fast before she hears this. But this is how I feel. There are times when like I'm going out with my buddies, having a great time, and like I gotta go. Do you know what I mean? So this is pretty much like this is like the very first 10, not 10 minutes, but like the first 2 minutes of the episode where like they're having a great time. You see that they're battling two people in the background, and Jake being the good boyfriend, he's like I gotta go, and but Finn is an awesome friend because he's not being a dick about like, oh, you should stay, fuck your girl, whatever. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you'll have fun if you stay. He's like, no, I have to go. And
Yeah.
this is how sometimes I feel when I gotta go sometimes. Like, yeah, I'm having fun with my buddies, but then, I get the call like, hey, let's hang out. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, she's in the bathroom. I gotta cut this off. All right, so that's, you know, picture
Yeah, I
one.
get no, I get it. Oh, nice.
So this is picture two, and this is kind of going along with the theme with a lot of my drinking, not a lot, but a few of my drinking rules.
Okay.
Where I'm not gonna tell you what is specifically, but I love the idea of, you know, what you want out of hanging out with your friend and your girlfriend or your boyfriend. It completely backfires.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like this is not what he wanted. He didn't want to be neglected. Jake did not
No.
want to be neglected at all, and he is right now. And he's like, he's being a little baby about it too. At the same time, he's like, "Baby, I'm in the back," and then she's like wiggling, and then the more she wiggles and flies off, he's just like going to the back and the back, and then eventually he falls off, right? But
Right.
then, your buddy and your girlfriend are having fun, and you're not. That actually has never happened to me before. I'm not saying I'm that cool or whatever, but I'm saying it more of like I've had that backfire on me, but not in this way, you know?
I feel like I feel like I've had that happen more when I was maybe younger, and I'm thinking more about like I introduce a friend, maybe like a friend from one place to a friend from another place, and then those two friends get along, and
Yeah,
suddenly I feel a little jealous,
yeah.
or I don't know, just like not as what if they don't like me as much as they like each other? I don't
Right,
know, but
right,
I
right.
feel like that doesn't happen as much now that I'm older.
Yeah,
I kind of like just like that it's that easy to have my friends like each other.
I agree. I definitely agree.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever had that happen with a boyfriend or a girl or with a girlfriend. With a
What?
boyfriend, I don't think I've had that where I'm like, oh, like suddenly my boyfriend gets along with my friend better than me. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Nah.
Yeah,
But
no, no. I'm
interesting.
trying to think. Yeah, so this is again like I don't know. This is why I like the episode. What made you like this? Is it more kind of like hitting home for you about maybe some sort of in your time having a been in a couple where you bring a buddy or they bring a buddy and it just
I guess,
doesn't.
yeah, I guess it's just like kind of that whole integrating a boyfriend or girlfriend
Hmm.
into your life includes, introducing them to friends or you meeting their friends, and that can always, there's always room for awkwardness in
Hmm.
that. But I just like the cuteness of I don't know, it deals with jealousy in a real way, which I
Yeah.
don't know if, like, in a very honest way, and then I think later a healthy way with the ending. Well, Jake doesn't handle it in a healthy way, but then he admits that he didn't handle it in a healthy way, and I think that's important.
As a guy, I think
Yeah.
he did it the not the best way, but I think one of the ways that I feel that a lot of men wouldn't do, you know, because I'm a Hispanic guy and you know I'm not really machismo, but when it comes to jealousy, that shit comes out, you know.
Mm.
And he was not being like that at all. He's just like, what the hell? Like, he's just, his character. He's just like, kind of like, what's going
He's
on?
salt.
Yeah, he
He's
salts
super
out. Yeah, he
salt.
does.
He
Yeah, he
he
does.
had a little bit of a fit, and Finn. And what I liked about Finn and Lady is they were kind of just like, when you stop being weird, you can hang out with
Right, right.
us.
That would make me more angry. I'm like, oh, fuck you guys. I'm like, we're leaving right now. Friend, I'll see you later, but fuck you. We're leaving right now.
Yeah. But the thing was, is like he was jealous of both of them,
Yeah, yeah,
which I thought was also really cute. He
yeah.
wasn't just like, "Hey, you're hitting on my girl."
Mm.
He was also like, "That's my friend."
Yeah, yeah. I know, I know. That's why it made me love this episode even more because
Yeah.
like I don't know, I never thought of it that way, but in the terms of like, you know, in my own experience where I felt like, hey, my buddy, they're having more fun and I'm jealous that my girl's having fun, but not really jealous that my friend is having fun with my girl, if that makes sense.
See, I think that's why I related to it kind of from when I was younger. It's like I can relate to the idea of being jealous of my friends being friends.
Hmm.
Like I
Oh yeah.
think maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that's just something when I was like a teenager. I don't think I've had that in recent times, but like
Yeah, I agree with you.
yeah, it's kind of funny.
All right. So yeah, this is episode 9, right? Right, 9?
That's episode
Yeah, this is
9.
episode 9. All right. So we're going to talk about episode 10.
10.
All right, I
Another.
can't use my fingers anymore. This is it. This
Oh.
is I can't do it anymore. 10. That's it.
Well, you can
Sorry.
go for the next for 11.
Yeah, I can do each digit, I
I
guess.
don't
Yeah.
know. We can start making things up. Okay, so this is another one of my favorites actually. Memories of Boom Boom Mountain. And the synopsis is Finn reflects on an upsetting experience in his past and pledges to help everyone in need, but this proves more difficult than imagined. So
Hmm.
that's a little vague,
Yeah.
but uh, again, this is one of my favorites. We can kind of maybe go more in depth about this, I think,
We
but
will.
I don't want to ruin the photos.
Should I show the photo first?
Yeah, maybe we'll do the photos and then we
Okay.
can maybe elaborate as we go.
Okay, cool. All right,
I
so
think
here's
mine are both of my pictures are towards the end of the episode. Are yours earlier?
I think so.
Okay, maybe you should go
Okay.
first.
Okay, I'll go first. All right.
Okay.
So, here's mine. And so this is kind of right, this is kind of early, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is when the mountain is crying, and so Finn has to do something. He has to help, right? And so he's giving
Yeah.
this speech, and he talks about the boom boom, right? You can just.
So explain the boom
All
boom.
right, so actually, this is how we know why Finn likes to, help people,
Yeah.
right? This is pretty much the main reason why he loves to help people, you know, is because when he was a baby, he was abandoned, and he
Hmm.
had a poop, right? He had a boom boom. We're gonna call it,
Yeah,
well, they call
boom
it boom
boom.
boom. And so he fell down and he boom boomed on himself and he cried for like a day or two. And so there were people like passing by him, and they just ignored him. And he's like, from then on, I've noticed that I have to help everybody. I don't know how they kind of correlate each to one another, but like, I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna make you drink.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Yeah. But no, this is I do love the speeches and the flashbacks in
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
episode to Boom Boom Times.
Right. And that's not the only reason why I brought up this photo.
Okay.
There's a lot of gay shit happening in this. All right, there's a lot of gay stuff happening in this episode, and I love it. And we're gonna talk about that later.
All right.
Um,
I think I'm gonna
my,
make you drink again.
damn it.
I'm loosely applying my rule, but I'll explain it when I'm done.
Okay, okay. Um, then should I show my other one? Then?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I guess so.
all right. So here's my next one. So going on with the gayness. So Finn is trying to help everybody out. He's trying to help out the big ass mountain. He's trying to help out everybody in the village and everybody around them. And
Drink.
damn it. So Finn had this idea, and the idea was that instead of hitting each other, they had to rub on each other. Now these are, I just caught this too. These are bears.
These are bears?
Well, I meant this in a gay term. Like these are
Oh!
heavy, big dudes with like a lot of facial hair, and that dude has the thong on.
Yeah, he does have a thong on.
Do you know what
They're
I
all
mean?
wearing loincloths, though. I figured they were caveman-esque.
Maybe, but like he has.
And I'm gonna have to drink.
This is it's a kids show, and a man has a thong on. Now I'm not saying it's a bad thing,
Yeah.
but as an adult, I know what bear means. Big guys, hairy guys with a thong on, and they're rubbing on each other. Hardcore.
And they really enjoy it.
They're all enjoying it. Now this is at the point where they're getting rashes, but
Yeah.
they're not enjoying it, but they're enjoying it because they're somewhat interacting with one another.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
I
yep,
like it because it doesn't necessarily have to be, gay or anything like that. It doesn't have
drink,
to be sexual. It actually,
drink.
yeah, I've been slowly,
Okay.
here.
Yeah, this is my third.
It
Oh
doesn't
man.
have to be sexual, but it's like that these men
Mhm.
like to just like fucking interact and they like
Mm.
to touch each other,
Yeah.
whether that's hitting each other, whether it's petting each other.
Right, right.
It's they need to interact and they apparently need to touch when they do it,
Right, right, right.
which is really interesting and really funny that it's manly. Like I kind of like that idea, breaking those gender stereotypes or whatever,
Right.
but so
And
yeah,
for
I liked this one.
and for me, when I first saw this episode, this was what, like, this season one, so this happened maybe what, 5, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
And 5, 6 years
Well,
ago, right? I'm gonna
I
give or
guess, I
take,
mean, they come out with a couple seasons a year sometimes.
more than 5 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
So at that time, I didn't know what bear was, and I don't think the term bear was popular as it is now.
Mm.
So when I saw, I'm like, all right, these dudes are kind of weird, whatever. And I knew it was kind of, you know, in that term of like men, rubbing each other. But now I'm learning all these new words, being an adult, and I'm like, man, this is so.
I had to be honest, I never thought that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I didn't. I don't know why. That's really weird.
I had another photo, and
Okay.
I didn't want to put it, but I didn't. But maybe I could show this. But in this photo, the dude in blue, in
Mm,
the dark blue, in his nipples, he has a face on his nipple.
he does.
And I'm just like, this is TVY7. Oh, you're gonna go get your haircut? I guess so. See you later. Look cool. Mm. Alright, sorry. Alright, so we're gonna talk about
All right. My
picture.
photos.
All right, here we
All
go.
right. All right, so mine are towards the end. So you mentioned his first flashback, I think, that he had to
Yeah.
Boom Boom Mountain. And he has three flashbacks of the same event, and we
Hmm.
get more information with each flashback. So the first time he boom booms in the forest, and he falls into it or something, and there's
Yeah.
like a leaf stuck on him. I don't know. The second one, he's crying with his boom boom on him, and a couple of bugs walk by and are like, "That kid has problems," kind of antagonize him. And then the third one is this one. Uh, he's crying, he's dirty, and Joshua and Margaret, which
Hmm.
are his and Jake's parents, they find him, and Joshua is like, "I found a boom boom baby." And Margaret kisses Finn and kind of is like, "I'm gonna take care of you." And so this is kind of an origin story. It's also really funny. I think this is the first time we see Joshua and Margaret,
Yeah.
and we'll see them later as well, but
Hmm.
a couple of times I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn on the light. You
And
keep
I
talking. I
just
can hear you.
Yeah, I just think it's really cute how they find him. I think it's super funny that they automatically pick him up. But when Margaret kisses him, Joshua is like, "You're gonna have to wash your dirty mouth before I kiss you."
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say that.
it's a wonderful introduction to their parents, and it gives us a bit of background on Finn. I don't know if they're gonna stick with this as canon, but they seem to do that, even
Mm.
if it's weird.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
it's like Finn was found in a forest and they just took care of him. So
I like
kind of
this.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I his the father's so 1920s
Yeah.
with the hat and the way he speaks, and I feel like that's just a gimmick. That's not how they really talk at the 1920s. Maybe they did, but like he portrays it so well, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
this is a good photo. Are you ready for the
Yeah.
next
It's
one?
my favorite. Yeah.
All right.
And so this is towards the end, and I tried to get a good shot of it, but basically, right before this, everybody was coming to Finn with their problems, like a freaking dragon, the mountain behind the mountain, the guys at the village.
Wait, are you
Uh,
drinking on your own?
yeah,
Oh,
I couldn't avoid it. I guess it
oh
was an
wait. Oh,
accident.
we're doing that too? Okay, never mind.
If it's yours, then you do it. That's why I'm trying to make rules that I don't have to drink for that you do.
Right, but I didn't know that we had to drink on our own rules.
Oh yeah, I do. Well, I just like drinking.
Okay,
So,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
I
doing the
mean
same
like
then.
everything like multiple people like a fish comes to Finn and Finn gets he has a little bit of a nervous breakdown and then
Hmm.
he decides he wants to help everyone and he devises a whole system where there's just like one thing helps another person, and then helps another person. Like I think, like something that he pollinates helps something scratch the dragon's butt, and then the dragon like
It's all
or
dominoes.
hits up the icicle, and then that blocks the mountain from seeing the village, and everyone's happy,
Yep,
and Finn gets what he wants, and it's very cute that Finn wants to just help everyone.
I agree. I
Yeah.
but keep in mind with the sexual stuff going on in this because there still is a lot. Because as you
Yeah.
can see, I don't know if people can see because I'm watching the broadcast on a smaller screen. So if you zoom in, I don't know if you can see it that well. But behind the big mountain, there's another mountain looking at the mountain in front of, and she
Yeah.
can see his backside, and she loves it.
Yeah, she's into it,
She's
like
into
super
it.
into it.
And like she's like, I love to see his backside, but when you see her point of view, you see his back and you see like two round hills that kind of form like his ass. And I'm just like, damn.
Well,
She's an
and
ass
then
man.
the dragon has a big butt, it has
Yep.
big cheeks,
Yep.
and that need to be scratched. And then there's the little round creature that insists on being pollinated so that it can have babies. So it's actually a very interesting episode.
I agree. I think I think in this one is a lot of more entertaining. Of hold on one second. Ah, this is dying on me. Damn it.
Oh no. Does it need a oh, it has to be charged or something? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Um. Yeah. This is a lot of fun where this is just really random shit going on, but they
Yeah.
still give you story. They still tell you how
Yeah.
things are happening with the Boom Boom story and Jake and
Yeah.
Finn's parents.
It's great. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
out of my beer. I'm gonna
Okay.
grab another beer.
Okay. Do
I'll
that.
be as quick as I can.
All right. Cool. So as she's out, let me explain to people what we're doing here. And one of the cool things we do, and I don't think we had the opportunity to talk to you guys about it, and it's that we are having drinking time as we're talking about each episode. And what I wanted to show you guys was this awesome thing where we got our idea from. Let me see if I can show you guys. Give me a second. Sorry, 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 sorry,
Oof.
sorry. I'm gonna drink for all these mistakes.
What's going on?
Okay,
All right.
all right, cool. So this is where we got our idea from, where we're just gonna we have drinking time, we're talking about it, and this is the origin of our reasoning of doing this vlog show.
Yeah.
Drinking, seeing each other, talking about the stuff that we love. So this is the drinking time. Maybe we should do the same,
What?
like maybe I could do a poster,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then maybe when I put it on YouTube, I can put the picture with
Um,
with our drinking rules.
yeah, that would be fun.
Okay, cool. See?
Let's see.
Things are
All
happening.
right.
All right, so this is the last episode we're
Last
going to talk
episode?
about. Yep. Episode
Yeah. Okay.
11.
Episode 11 is called Wizard.
Hmm.
And the synopsis is Finn and Jake are coaxed by a skeleton man to enroll in a course for free magic powers, but are ultimately tricked into helping stop an asteroid. That actually is a pretty good synopsis.
Yep. Yep.
um Again, it's a pretty good episode.
Yeah, I this is where the random of magic happens in this world
Yeah.
where, you know, I'm gonna drink.
It's also just a full-on adventure,
Hmm.
just pure adventure.
Hmm.
I also believe that one of the first things we talked about when you got me into Adventure Time is
I got you into Adventure
how
Time?
or no, yeah, yeah, when we first started talking about it.
Oh, okay. Right. Right. Sorry.
We talked about how the episodes kind of come full circle.
Yeah.
Starts off with something random, goes into the story, and then it kind of comes back to
Hmm.
what happened at the beginning.
Hmm. Hmm.
And this is one of those episodes that's very like a perfect example of that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the best things about this episode is that they do a lot of adventuring in 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
And especially with the amount of stuff that they had to do to get what they want, especially being wizards. Like
Yeah.
they talk about all the amount of levels they have to go through just to get what they want. And it's
Right.
just like what from level 1 to like level what 40 something.
I think so.
And they're trying to
Yeah.
get all these stars so they can be like the ultimate wizard.
The ultimate wizard.
I
And
Yeah.
in the end, it's Finn who becomes the ultimate wizard. And I don't know. Oh well. Oh, we'll see if we talk about
Okay,
it.
fair
All
enough.
right.
All right, so here you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, cool. First picture. Boom.
So this is pretty much the beginning of the episode.
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
run into this skeleton man in the cloak, and he says, "Do you guys want to learn magic?" And he says it in a very creepy voice. He's like pretty, like a creepy little skeleton dude.
He's a creepy man.
And Jake points it out to Finn. He's like, "This guy." He's like, "Look at this guy. He's creepy. He's like a skeleton, whatever." And he's like, "Do you know what that means?" And Finn says, "He's evil?" And Jake says, "Well, yeah, of course he's evil, but it means he's unattractive, and unattractive people are insecure."
Oh man.
So you should haggle with him. Like, and this is I think the second time I've brought up Jake mentioning people's appearances. The last time was with Ricardio,
Yeah.
and he was defending that Ricardio just because Ricardio had an evil looking face doesn't mean that he was evil. But in this one, he's just like, well, yeah, he's probably evil, but he's unattractive, and that means you can haggle with him to get a better price. I don't know. It just shows how Jake looks at the world.
Poor guy. I feel bad for the guy trying to give them powers. It's just
Yeah.
because like we don't know if he's evil. We honestly don't know
No,
because
no.
technically he isn't.
Technically, he didn't really do
No,
much.
he didn't do much. He just offered them some, offered them to become
Yeah.
wizards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, he kind of did trick them.
Yeah, I mean he.
Because it's not like the powers, come without a price, but I drink.
But yeah, I definitely like this pick. I mean, I wish I don't think I have the picture, but it's pretty much a you know a skeleton with the cloak on.
It's literally just a skeleton in a
Yeah, yeah,
cloak. Like, it's not. That's kind of why I should have gotten a better picture, but I couldn't get a picture with both him and
yeah,
them
yeah.
in it. So I went with this one as the closest I could get.
Good one though. Good one. All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Boom. No, no, no.
Nope. I was like, that's not
All right, I'm
mine.
drinking. I'm drinking.
All right.
Stupidity.
So this is after Finn has become I guess they called it an ultimate wizard,
Hmm.
and he's supposed to add his power to theirs to stop the asteroid. And he decides he's gonna say fuck that,
Hmm.
and he's gonna do whatever. But when he jumps down and he leaves, he says youth culture forever.
Youth culture forever.
And I don't know, that just struck with me like youth culture forever.
Maybe I should
So
put that on a shirt of him
yeah,
strolling with his wizard, with his wizard costume on and just saying,
youth
youth
culture
culture
forever.
forever.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
and
it.
that's I didn't have anything much deeper than that with this one. I just youth culture forever.
No, I definitely like this part because it's like, yeah, you're right. He was manipulated to do
Yeah,
this because he just wanted, to be a wizard and have all this grand ability, right? And
yeah. Just wanted powers.
right, right. I'm gonna drink because I said it and you said it.
He just wanted the powers, and
Mm.
he was duped into it, and ultimately this works out.
Yep. Yeah, it did.
So, I mean, like, it's not like he's wrong,
No.
which, considering how we always complain about, like, old people, they kind of, they're crotchety and they
Yeah.
don't like things changing, but honestly, like, that's kind of the way of the world. It
Yeah.
changes, and you kind of have to adapt, and I'm sure that when we get older, we'll be complaining about something, like, but,
We
we'll,
always do.
we'll wait until that day.
Right. Yeah, I like this I like this picture because it shows like him. He's like, nope, I'm not doing what everybody's doing. I'm gonna do my thing. And they're
Nope,
like,
yeah.
no, what are you doing? That's not gonna work. He's like, it's gonna work. Youth culture forever. It's just
Yeah.
all
So
right.
that was mine.
This is a good one. All right, ready for the next? All right. So those are your two,
Yep.
and I kind of cock teased mine, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So this is like I just mentioned, like that's not how you wear a robe, a wizard robe, at all. You know,
No.
and you're just supposed to let it, hang out all on, just straight out. And this is him. He's just like, this is stupid. I look better. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna be very honest. He looks stupid, but I think he's the only one that could rock that and get away with it.
Well, it's kind of a the like he say he didn't want to wear that because it was a dress,
Yeah.
and he didn't want to, or it was yeah, it was a dress, and Jake's totally cool with it, but Finn's like, no, I'm not a girl, I don't wear a dress, which I think is cute. It's definitely a teenage boy. I think this happens again in another episode, but
Right.
yeah, definitely funny
Yeah, and
that
he got
he's
three
like,
testicles too. So I mean,
yeah. I
how
mean,
cool is that?
look at that package going on there.
That's a big package. Alright, so that I mean, this shows very little about the episode, but this is just me, like,
It's at the beginning though,
hmm.
and that determination. Like, I'm gonna wear the robe, but I'm gonna wear it my way.
Right, right.
Yeah. Ah.
Sorry. All right.
Oh.
So this is my last picture, kind of going with the theme with sexuality, because there's a
Yeah.
lot of episodes out of these four episodes. There's just a lot of sexuality things, and you know, Finn and the other two wizards defeat this meteor, or just dodge it out the way so nothing gets destroyed, pretty much. But as they do that, um, their clothes got completely obliterated, right? And they're butt naked. They're completely butt naked. And I think this is the only episode that I can think of where they're full frontal, like Finn is full frontal, right?
Yeah.
And something is blocking his area, his good area, or not even. Why am I saying that? His
He's
area.
good.
Oh, shit. His area. Damn, I'm gonna get shit for that. His area. So it's pretty funny how you know they're all dudes. They're just like whatever, man. We all gonna hang out, whatever. Literally.
Also, one thing I like about this is that because they're all full frontal nudity, they have little boards in front of them,
Hmm.
except for Jake.
Yeah. Well, wait, his fur is out off, right? It just completely
Yeah,
wiped
his
out.
fur's off.
Or maybe he's a shapeshifter where he can like hide it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Like, dog nudity doesn't count, but little blue man thing counts. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, so this
pretty.
is mine. It's just like yeah, again, like I mentioned before, Finn finds a way to solve the problem in his own way.
Yeah, he does.
This is his own way and I love it. But yeah, I like this episode a lot. Especially it's a lot it's not the best one out of the four, but it's definitely
No.
the funnest one,
Yeah,
I
it's pretty
think.
good.
I think it's the funnest one just because a lot of stuff has happened, especially when they're trying to get all these, all
We
the
need to
level of
get
becoming a wizard.
screenshots of them going through the
Oh
levels. I
no,
almost did the
same here.
first one where
Hmm.
they have to eat the brooms,
Yeah,
and which is really, really cute as well because, to go to level one, they have to eat a broom. And Jake can just stretch into a big Jake, eat the broom, he digests it, and then he's fine. But Finn has to actually sit there
and eat the whole thing.
and eat a broom piece by piece.
Okay, so about what Jake did, he pretty much became big, ate the
Yep,
broom,
yep.
got smaller, but then the broom was sticking out, and he's like, "Oh no, wait!" And somehow he made his digestive system big enough,
Bigger.
bigger where it can like fit the broom, and then it go back to its normal size. And I'm like, okay, that's another completely different power. Do you know what I mean? Like,
He can stretch his individual body parts.
yes. No,
Like, and he,
I thought it
yeah,
was his limbs. I thought he could only do his limbs. I didn't think he can do his actual,
his
it's a
organs.
specific function, right?
Yeah.
It's a specific thing. It's a specific part of his stomach where he's just like, I'm gonna just expand this part and that's it. That
I'm
was,
really curious because that in itself, like shape shifting
yeah.
in general is like a very, powerful thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
But then that kind of thing, I wonder how much the creators of the show, how much thought they put into like limits to Jake's power, or if that's something that came later. Like
Yeah, they don't really say.
they just, I mean, we don't really know what
Mm-mm.
the limits are.
And that's the best
I
thing that
don't.
we're speculating. Because that's what
Yeah.
happens after 300 episodes. We just speculate
We
what he can
know
do.
kind of where they come from
Yeah.
after a while, but we don't know what they are or
Mm-mm.
why.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
All right, so I'm curious as to the drinking rules.
Okay, so we're going to drinking rules?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
time
cool.
to recap.
Okay, so let me just put out the drinking pick out. so we can understand what we're doing. Sorry for this. All right, here we go. Boom.
Awesome.
So you want me to go
Okay.
first?
Sure.
Okay.
So, my first one was. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh,
Bless you.
thank you. So my first one was if you talk about the businessmen and getting fired because they have like a
Oh,
meltdown
yeah,
in
that
that
is true.
episode
Yep.
when they get fired. So I was kind of going specifics, I think, with my rules.
Mhm.
But let's see. So that one didn't happen.
Mhm.
My second one was lady speaking Korean,
Yep. That's one.
and I thought for sure that would come up because it's like a whole episode and it's about her speaking
Was
Korean.
this our first episode?
No, her first episode, she was in the trailer and episode one.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything about that.
Ah, okay. And then third one was the old man voice. So basically in episode 9, the to get Lady and Finn to hang out together, Lady speaks Korean
Mhm.
and Finn cannot speak Korean, so they get a translator, and the translator only has like 3 voices. And the only voice that's intelligible is this old man voice. And that kind of turns Jake off, but makes Finn laugh a lot.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I thought that those would come up. The rule 4, which I made you drink a couple of times, is if you were talking about the men who were fighting, or I
Yeah.
didn't know what to call them, so I called them fighting men. So anytime you were mentioning the men or the village or those people, I basically made you drink.
Fair enough.
Uh, rule 5, I was hoping. Oh, it kind of came up when you said at the very beginning, the words to avoid cussing in the show.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
So that's I thought that might come up. They what did he say? I can't remember exactly, but it happened a couple of times in the episode that
Which
they'll
episode?
say something that's close to cussing, but not really.
Right, right,
So
right. Which episode are you
I
talking
threw
about?
that in. Huh?
Which episode are you talking about?
Episode believe it was episode 10.
Okay.
Okay. And then, but you only did it at the beginning, so it didn't
Mm,
matter. And then rule 6 was about that responsibility
yeah,
pledge. Yeah.
those are
So,
good ones. All
yeah.
right, you're ready for mine?
Yep.
All right, number one, anything gay related. That's why when I asked you if I had a drink, if I said anything gay, out of my own rules, I didn't know that if I said my own rules, I would have to drink.
Ah,
Do you
I
know what I
see.
mean? So
Yeah, yeah.
that's why I didn't know. So I guess I should drink.
Yeah, I guess so.
So is that what we're doing now? It's like you can't say your own rule.
That's what I thought we were doing, but
I
we can discuss that.
We'll
I
talk
thought it
that.
was so basically my process of this is I
Hmm.
watch the episode. As I watch it, I pick my favorite things and I take a screenshot. And then when I'm done, I kind of make the rules about things that I didn't pick
Okay. Yeah.
that I think you're likely to pick.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could do it either way. A couple of times I still end up talking about my rules and I just have to drink. So,
But I feel like if you drink because of your own rule, you kind of give the other person the hint of what it is.
true,
You know what I
true.
mean? That's why I didn't think. Well, we'll talk about that later. Anyways,
Yeah, we'll
that's
decide.
that's one. The other one is the nudity part.
Ah,
There's a lot of nudity, not just
there was a
Finn.
lot of.
The other one was magic, like wizard magic, particularly.
Mm,
The other one was jealousy, Jake's jealousy.
figured that.
The other one was Lady Rainicorn's microphone, or what is it called? The
Translator thing?
translator thing.
Yeah.
And the last one is Jake being sad because he has to go and see his
Oh,
lady.
both. Oh, so I was drinking for both of those. The
That's
jealousy and the
that's why
sadness.
I was bringing that up as more of a story. See, see
That's funny.
that. So those are our picks. I think we did good on this one, but we'll talk about later more of the nicks and crannies about the specific rules and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah. I think that was good.
I agree. But
Those are
yeah,
fun episodes.
yeah, I'm pretty buzzed because I'm drinking scotch and I think that was like my third or fourth
Oh,
drink.
Jesus.
So and I kind of want another one. And
I'm a bit buzzed myself.
should I have another one?
Yeah, of course you should.
Okay, fine.
So next week we'll be going through episodes 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. And maybe I should show this just because I want to show proof. But oh wow. I think one more drink and I'll be done with this bottle.
Nice.
So this bottle takes 4 episodes.
4 episodes. I feel like I'm a little pink. I feel like I'm a little drunk myself.
I don't I can't really get dark, so I'm sorry. I don't really
I
get
don't.
red.
I haven't had a tan in ages. I'm like the same. I don't know. You would think being in Australia, I would have gotten it, but
What's
it's winter
it's
now,
winter
so
now, right?
yeah.
Well, what is your best thing right now about Australia that no one really knows about Australia? Because I feel like, honestly, I know some things about Australia, but not a lot. But you living there and you're an American, and I know you.
Best about Australia. See, that's kind of hard because
Or the
it's
something new
very
you found out if you want to make it a little
yeah,
bit
it's
easier.
very similar to America in a lot of ways. We've got similar. It's not like Korea where it's a totally different culture.
Hmm.
Um, so it's similar
Oh, I
in
need
that
ice.
way. You know what? It's surprising. I live in kind of a bigger city here,
Hmm.
and it's so clean. The air's
Oh,
clean,
I
the
heard about
sidewalks are
how
clean.
clean it is over there.
Huh?
I've heard how clean it is over there.
Yeah, oh, it's really clean. I found that to be kind of surprising. People say hello to their bus driver, like, and thank you every time they get on and off the bus, which I think is
Nice.
quite polite. Um, and this is the funniest thing I found out about slang. They basically take every word, I'm exaggerating, but they take all their words, they shorten them, and they add either an E or an sound to it, and you've got slang.
Okay, give an example.
Okay, so you know, like, duvet? You
Hmm.
know a duvet? It's kind of like a quilt, like a cotton quilt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
okay,
you,
yeah.
okay, so duvet they call it duna. And like what? I found out choky bicky, which is chocolate biscuit.
Okay.
Like just ridiculous things. I don't
That's
know. I have to mosquitoes, mozzies. So like yeah, it's just kind of like oh, I know there's more. Also, of course, they call fries chips and stuff. It's very confusing.
chips are
Um,
chips, not French
chip.
fries.
Yeah, well, it's the weird thing is they also call chips chips. So like, how do you tell the difference between chips and fries
Right.
if they're both chips? And they're like, oh, well, sometimes you'll say hot chips, but it's real. I'm like, no, no, fuck you guys. Like, sorry. Like,
Ooh, drunkenness, drunkenness.
goodness. Like, it's so confusing.
Mm.
There's a couple that we were going through it. I don't know. It's just really funny how everything gets an. Oh, this is a great one.
Okay.
Arvo. Afternoon.
Yeah, I don't get it, but
Like,
okay.
what are you doing this Arvo? What are you doing this afternoon?
Yeah, I don't get it, but if it
So
works, it works.
no, it's been kind of fun because it's obviously English,
Right,
but
right, right.
it's like a whole. There's just some things that get said, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying, and it's really fun because I get to relate to the students I'm working with.
Hmm.
We're all like learning slang together. Like, what is this?
That's pretty cute.
It's super funny.
Yeah, I. The thing is, like, I don't know. I haven't been there or experienced
Yep.
anything there. So I think for me, any kind of um uh any kind of slang, especially because like that's one of the main things you kind of want to know when you go somewhere
Yeah.
is like the slang, the curse words, and where to get not boobs, but booze, you know,
Foods. Yeah.
booze. And
Well, that was one of the things that surprised me as well, is that like that you do have to go. somewhere special to buy any beer or liquor or anything like that. So that still surprised me. I think just being in Korea, I got used to like 24/7 access to alcohol
Yeah, God bless this country
and
for that. And it's sad to say that, but like God bless, cause man, I can
it's a
just
beautiful thing. It's a beautiful
it's a
thing.
beautiful thing just going outside. Like you've been to my place,
Yeah.
and the closest convenience store is literally less than 100 steps away.
Yeah.
Literally. And there's another one another 100 steps away.
And they'll be open all the time.
Yeah,
Just
24
any
hours.
hour of the day, any day.
I don't know how they make money, but man, they stay open.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
So I try to be friends with those people there at the convenience store, but they
Yeah.
try to be dicks to me because, like, okay, so I walk my dog all the time. And so I don't have to do two trips, I take my dog to the convenience store. So what I do is first, I try to be nice to the people there. Completely nice. They know who I
Yeah.
am. Not like name to name basis just because we don't really speak the language, but like my face, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only dark colored person within like 2 to 3 miles, and that's okay. I
Right.
accept that. I've been here for this long, but I can use that to my advantage to be friends with anybody, especially at convenience stores, bars,
Yeah.
and they get because that's one of the best things about Korea is like you get a lot of free shit being
You do.
a local, like a loyal, not even a loyal customer, a occurring customer.
Yeah.
If you go there a few times, they know who you are. Here's this is on the house.
Yeah.
You know, and I do that a lot with a lot of. I lived here for about 3 years, so there's a lot of convenience stores in this area where I go all the time. They know who I am. So I use that to my advantage to take my dog. And there's a lot of convenience stores where they have stickers in front of their door to tell you what you can do and what you can't do, right? So
Right.
like for example, like I don't know, this you can buy coffee here, you can buy this. Sometimes they have like you can't bring your dog in here or whatever. And they have these like, easier to understand. Anyways, so I bring my dog at this like literally 100 steps away from me. I'll bring my dog there and then like this one bitch that every time she sees Dixie, she's just like gives me a sneer. I'm like, okay, I have literally Dixie like right next to me. Like she doesn't go sniffing at anything. She's going straight. Just
Right.
because I don't want to cause any trouble with any of the customers and the workers. So it's going a few times. I don't know where. She's like, you can't bring her here, you know. And I'm like,
Mm.
why? She's like, and they're like, no, you can't. And I'm like, okay. So I tell my girlfriend this, and I'm like, hey, they told me I can't. I'm like, no, fuck that bitch. You go again. You know what? I'm gonna take Dixie. I'm like, all right. And then she takes her, and it doesn't take her that day, but she takes her. She tells me like I took her there and they didn't say anything to me. I'm like, all right. So I'll go. I go there again with Dixie, with my dog, and they haven't said anything.
It's so hard because on one hand it's like you get why they have this rule,
I get
but
it.
on the other hand you're like a regular
Mm,
and they know you and they know you and your dog obviously at this
mm.
point. So especially in Korea where it's not like I feel like they're not getting in trouble for it.
No,
You know what I
no,
mean?
not at all.
Not at all. So it's kind of like that one person just decided to. I went into the convenience store with my cat like no, I don't know, but yeah, I feel like that's a weird one.
You went to the convenience store with your cat in Korea?
Yeah, yeah, I had her. I was
Cool.
taking her for a play date at a friend's house, and I needed to stop and get some snacks and some beer for the play for like because I was gonna hang out and then the cats were gonna play,
Hmm.
so I had her in my bag because I used to carry her around in my purse. I would put her little leash on so that I knew if she got out, I had her.
Right, right, right.
But like she wouldn't jump out anyway. She was too terrified of like the outside world because she was such a scaredy cat. She is such a scaredy cat. She will not like go outside.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
cat.
so
That's a good cat though.
yeah. Yeah, it's a cat. What are you gonna do? Like I wanted her to be able to walk. Like I've seen cats who can go for walks and stuff,
Hmm.
but I mean, she just lives in an apartment. She's
Yep.
a sheltered little cat, so
Yeah, it's kind of hard to change the personality of a dog or a cat about
Yeah,
making
I
them do
know. Well,
certain
I mean, they
things.
just have their
Mm.
personalities. They are, I don't know, they kind of, it's amazing when you have a pet. Like, they just have it.
It's another living thing with you,
Yeah.
and you see their personality. You know what ticks them off. You know what they like. You know how you know how they can annoy you. Everything. Just like
Yep.
having another member in the house. So, for example, right now my dog is sleeping, and I know I guarantee you, if I sneeze really loud, or if I try to get up, or if I make any sudden movements, she will wake up. No matter what, anything. Like her ears are pointing up. I've never seen her ears down ever in my life. The only time it's down is when she's being punished. Like she knows she fucked up.
Oh,
But right now she's sleeping supposedly. Her ears are up,
supposedly.
and like if I get up, she wakes up. And
Wow.
yeah, let me see. You know what? Let's. You want to give it a go? You want to give it a test?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's see the dog.
Oh, she woke up.
Already.
All right, here we go. All right, so there she is, right? Just chilling, just chilling. She just pretty much woke up. So I'm gonna leave the room.
Oh, Dixie. Look
Yeah.
at her go.
She's like, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" Anyways, so that's my dog. My dog likes to be cute. I'm gonna leave the video on my dog because she's definitely cute as hell. And it's weird. She
She's
has her
super cute.
snack right in front of her. She's not even eating it. So I'm a little concerned. Anyways,
She just
but
likes to have it,
yeah, maybe,
there.
maybe. But hey, lady,
All right.
this is our longest. Not to say that our longest, but this is the most productive episode we've done so far.
Yeah, 4.
4 episodes that we talked
4.
about, and they were all great. Which one was your best? Tell me right now. Boom.
Oh, I like Boom Boom.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like the second one, the one with Jake wanting to get his lady and
Uh,
Finn
oh
together as
yeah, yeah,
friends.
that one's really good as well. They were good. We had some good episodes this one to talk about. So, thank you Cartoon Network and the Adventure Time creators for making amazing episodes to talk about.
Yep, thank you.
Cheers to that.
hmm And one of the best things is that we can watch it over and over again. Again, hey Cartoon Network or Adventure Time, if you're listening, once the whole thing is out, I will wait for the second generation of the Blu-ray, and I'll buy the shit out of that.
Seriously.
I will buy the shit out of that. I'll show you right now. I don't know if I ever said anybody or anybody in the as our viewers and streamers, but this is how much I love Adventure Time. I've tattooed myself with an Adventure Time thing, and I love it. You ready?
Can you show it
I'm
or?
I'm gonna show it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I don't know how we're gonna do this, but pretty much what I have here. You've seen this, right?
It's the treehouse, yeah.
Yeah, it's a treehouse. I I love this treehouse. I want it. So I did it. So I put it on my arm. And I'm a 30-year-old man and I got this 2 years ago. And one of the cool things about this is like it it is a cartoon thing per se, but like you can tell people what it is. Like you can,
Mm-hmm.
you know, sorry. You can when people ask you what it is, I'm like it's a treehouse. And like
Yeah.
cool. They never really ask you any more questions unless they're really interested. Like, yeah, but where you get the design from? Like, oh, I got it from a cartoon. 95% of the time when I show off or when people ask me about my tattoo, I tell them it's just a treehouse. Like they never add more to it. I never got like, oh, you're a fucking dork to get something like that from a cartoon because like technically, I think most of my tattoos are all from cartoons.
Yeah, yeah.
The sun, the moon, Sonic, the rings, Sonic rings, and the treehouse.
Huh. I don't, as much as I watch cartoons, I actually I haven't gotten any, uh, I have one book tattoo.
Hmm.
But nothing else is a cartoon. I've been wanting one. I just haven't done it yet. So interesting.
Yeah, one of the
Oh,
things. I'm gonna move this so you can see me as I
yeah.
drink. Uh, Sorry, maybe we lost somebody because they want to see how ugly I am. But no, no, I'm losing the illusion. Uh-oh, I lost the
Also,
illusion.
if anyone has questions, they should ask them now before we get off.
Yeah, I think they're gone. It's okay. No,
Fair enough.
no, what's going on? Where am I? Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I lost the illusion. Can you see that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, what I was gonna say was, this is a good episode.
This was a good
It
episode.
was a very good episode where we can talk
I think
about.
they'll
We can
only get better.
yeah, I know, I know. We're gonna talk about what we want to add because I feel like we need to add more things
We could
just to spice
we could
things
have
up, and we could get
yeah.
drunk faster, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
I think there's some stuff we could add to it, especially as we start getting deeper into the seasons.
Hmm.
There'll be more. I think we can do more with it, so it'll be fun.
I agree. But I'm gonna thank my awesome lady co-host here, WildBerry. Thank you for helping me out with this because this is awesome. You joining
Yeah.
me. Um,
Thank you for having me.
yeah, yeah. So once again, we'll come back next Thursday at 7 p.m. Korean time and 8 p.m. Australian time.
Australian
I
time.
don't know the actual. I don't know. There's always a specific acronym.
The time zone.
Yeah, the time zone acronym. I don't know. You gotta have to Google that shit. Korean
Yeah.
time, Australian time. It'll pop up. I'll tell you what time it is. Look at the time. You'll figure it out. But anyways, we'll come back. We'll do another 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember the next few episodes, but I can't remember all of season 1 episodes.
Do you want me to tell you the next couple?
No, 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 no. I want to be
Oh,
surprised.
okay.
I want to be surprised.
All right, I'll
I want
let
to be
that happen.
surprised. But I think they're gonna continue to be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for the next couple ones, and yeah, I think it only goes up. So only more to talk about as
I
it goes on.
I agree. All right.
Awesome.
So this is
Well, thank
us.
you for having me.
Thank you for
Dork time.
joining me. And I'm gonna finish this. I'm getting pretty drunk right now. Really, really, really.
Yeah, I'm a little
So
bummed.
I'm gonna finish this. So cheers to anybody. Thank you for staying, whoever is there listening to us. We're gonna
Yeah.
finish this off. Mm.
Cheers to you.
And cheers, yeah. And God bless my lady. She went to go get a haircut, and my lady drinks a lot more beer than I do. She couldn't finish this, so she's like, "Here, baby, take this." I'm like, "Oh, oh, all right, sweet."
Oh, that's called true love, guys.
Yep, yep, yep. But anyways, we're out. We'll come back.
You're out.
We'll see you guys again.
Bye.
Peace.